Hi, beloved. So, today's not a good day for me. I'm just gonna jump in. In the beginning, I said that I'm gonna be 100% honest with you through the story, and the whole point of this YouTube channel is to help others. And some sense, I believe it's gonna help me. And last night was a really hard night for me. I got sick a few weeks ago, and I haven't been able to kick it. And I've gotten better, but the congestion in my chest and stuff hasn't went away. And so I made me a doctor's appointment, and I had to go in, and she gave me some steroids for my chest, and I have to take some Claritin. But the thing is when I came home, I took some medicine, but I struggled big time. I talked to God, of course, I prayed about it, took it down like a champ, and I laid down. It was like 8 o'clock, and my chest was just hurting. I don't know if it was just from the medicine, um, eating at the infection, but then I got really, really nauseated, like I was gonna throw up, and that just set off the anxiety. I couldn't. It wasn't as intense as it could have probably gotten, but it was there to enough where it bothered me, and I couldn't sleep till 4 o'clock this morning, and it's frustrating. And finally, when I did fall asleep, I slept really good, but I woke up a couple times when I battle anxiety. I wake up. It's not a solid sleep, but this time I was able to maybe wake up once, and then I got some good rest. But I woke up heavy. I woke up heavy because I'm tired. I'm tired of this battle. And this isn't this isn't the way my life was supposed to be, right? I was a strong, outgoing person that didn't know what I didn't even know anything. Like, I knew fears and anxieties, but I just never thought my life would have turned out to the point where I struggle with what I struggle with at 36. And it's a lonely journey. And sometimes I wish I knew somebody personal that battled exactly what I went through. So they can relate. I'm 35 and I fear taking medicine. And it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. And then I have to deal with being able to still talk about and not be ashamed of the heart OCD. And it's it's just a hard, frustrating thing to have to deal with. And it's not as easy to just shake it. It's not as easy just to turn off these fears. It's not as easy just to say, just just to shake those scary thoughts. It's a process. And as strong as I am, and as much as if I've fought through it all, I'm still human and I still get weak. And it's so frustrating at times for me. to go through this. And I just woke up, I don't want to say angry, I just woke up so over it. I'm done. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of stressing if I get sick. I'm tired of stressing of, like, how is it going to be today? How is it going to be an okay day tomorrow? Or is it going to be an okay day today? Or I never know 1 minute to the next how it's going to be, even at night, I don't know if I'm going to lay down and struggle and battle. I don't know. It's like living your life. It's like, it's, I don't even have words. It just kind of sucks because you don't ever want to feel the things that you feel or fear the things you fear. And what sucks most is when you don't really have anybody to pull up a chair and relate to you. And it sucks because I have family. And I hate to have my kids see me like this or my husband. But again, it's just life, right? So today I got up and I called my husband. And I called my mom a little bit and we talked. I told him that I'm not doing good today. It's been a long time since I've been here. Long time, actually. I haven't had a rough night like that in quite a few months. But I woke up. I put me some coffee on and I cried a lot. And I just feel better after I cry. It's like a cleansing of my soul or something. I'm grateful I didn't wake up with anxiety because sometimes it lingers on. So I'm so grateful I didn't, but I woke up heavy. So I made some coffee and I'm gonna clean up the house. My daughter's already on it for me. She's such a blessing to me. Um, but I said, I'm gonna jump on and share with you guys that I'm not doing good today, and I could use some of your guys' prayers, and I will be okay. But I just wanted to express what I'm going through today with you. Because again, sometimes it's probably easier to talk to you than it is some people around me. Not that, I'm not going to say I don't have a support system, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't always like to talk to them because I still feel like they're very good, but they just still don't know exactly how I feel or what I go through, so they really can't relate. And sometimes, it can be frustrating for me because I just wish I knew somebody that personally that I can have a cup of coffee with or talk to and know. But with this YouTube channel, I hope that I can bring more people together, or I don't know where God is going to take this, but I hope he does, and I believe he's going to do something great to rise more people up to not only speak but come to the surface about their struggles of mental health, and maybe with God's mercy he'll open doors of more awareness and more gatherings, and maybe here in Arizona I can, or we can come together and meet and have coffee. Nowadays everything's about a dollar. You have to have insurance to see a psychiatrist. You have to have insurance to do this or money. It's all about money. But my Money can't buy healing. Money can't buy love. Sometimes we don't have the money to just run out. Like, why do we want to spend our money on telling somebody our life issues? It's so desperately needed. We end up spending the money to tell somebody our life issues, but it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that at all, you know? So hopefully with everything, as time goes on and as long as God allows me to be true and be able to do this, eventually I wouldn't mind doing something here in Arizona and even maybe around the world to help others, to inspire them to get together in their own town. It's definitely a much needed. Sometimes we just need the love and the support, not all the answers. Just in times like this, when we're just over it, we're just done. We feel like we can't take no more. We feel like it's just too much. Or we have questions. Or just need somebody to sit there and just have coffee and not say nothing. Sometimes those are just a paycheck in itself, right? Today I have to go pick up my medicine, some steroids for my chest. I'm gonna take some Claritin, and definitely not looking forward to that just because of the experience I had with the other medicine I took last night. And it may have not been the medicine, but my mind takes off sometimes in areas that I don't like it to. But the first thing I thought was, it's the medicine. This is why this is why I don't take medicine. But that's my struggle. Something from my childhood. I had some Christian music on YouTube, and it's been stuck on the ad for like the last 5 minutes I've been talking to you. It's really frustrating and annoying me. So I'm going to change it if you can just give me a minute. My dynasty's in here with me. Come, baby. Sometimes, man, life sucks sometimes. But I got through it. I cried it out, and I'm feeling better. And I got to start my day. Definitely can't let this defeat me, because fear will not defeat me. Anxiety will not defeat me. Mental health will not defeat me. I have to stand in awe with God and be in His presence today. A lot harder. I normally always have Christian music on or something, but there's just some times where I just need to keep my atmosphere calm, and that's where I'm honest with my kids. Like, I can't deal with the fighting today. Can you guys just please chillax today? Because mom's just kind of going through it, and they're pretty respectable. And just calm my atmosphere and just focus on God and just take one moment and one day at a time to be positive and just make sure I'm focusing on being careful on my thought process today, and maybe I'll take a walk and bounce back, because that's what we have to do. We have to fight. We have to fight against this demon, man. He is not the winner. And sometimes we go rounds and rounds with this. Some days are harder, minutes and seconds go by, and some of them are easier said than done, or some of them are easier than the next minute to the next, but we get through this. So I'm gonna shake myself today and just stand strong. But Thank you for listening, taking the time out to hear me, and praying for me. And um, honestly, I would sit here and say, hit like and subscribe if you like and subscribe. But you know what? It's not even about the likes or subscribes. It's about reaching the people that need it through YouTube, reaching people that have real struggles. It's about reaching the hearts that know exactly what I'm going through, or maybe not, but can relate in some areas of dealing with fears and anxiety and mental health. So I'm not going to ask you to hit like and subscribe. I'm going to ask you to take a moment to pray for us. Take a moment, because there ain't nothing more powerful than a prayer for all of us today, you know? Pray for the mental health today. Pray for me today. And I'm always praying for you guys that battle mental health and fears, because I know the struggle. I know how it is to feel alone and rejected. And I know how it is. Struggle's real, man. People walk around here like we're invisible. They hear us, but they really don't. And deep down, we're just screaming for somebody just really get to know or just take a moment to see us. But maybe that's just their way of coping with it. They don't know how. So we gotta pray for them too. So don't be mad at those that maybe not understand you or can't relate to you. Just take a moment to pray for them. That God will be able to soften them in areas that they need to be softened in, and help them to be able to help us in the ways that God needs them to. But I'm gonna get going. The coffee kind of got a little cold. I'm gonna go warm that back up. And I'm gonna go get in my word and start my day. But again, prayers, okay? I love you guys. God bless. Remember, the fighters, don't ever give up. And I hope you have a very blessed day. Hang in there. I'll see you next time.